Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
Just such a fantastic, amazing show. So many things and activities going on. Remember, the show is all about the builders in our community. I mean, we just had the Inc. 500 caliber company president, Peter Anadronastakis, started the show with Leave It to Beaver, the star, The Beaver. And thank you, too, for all the feedback we continue to get on Mr. America and I think 8-time right, Mr. Universe, who's been on our show. So keep the feedback going and coming. And let's talk about our next hero, because wait till you find out, first of all, what he's done and what he is doing. True, totally amazing, incredible things. Because you see, he started off, he was the first baseman recruited by Cincinnati Reds in 1997, played semi-pro at the California State University Long Beach, Toby Sanchez. Talk to me about what it was like being drafted the second that you found out that you were being drafted.
Dream come true, David. It was a collaboration of so many dreams, so many hours of dedicated hard work, that it was incredibly surreal. It really was a surreal moment.
And now, you train. What, you train all through high school? You train pretty much your whole life, right, to be able to do what you're doing. You have to eat right. You have to do all these things. How difficult was that? Because while everyone else is, eating junk food and going out and partying and all that, to be able to achieve what you achieved, you can't do that.
Absolutely. I think the guidance that I had, my father was an amazing athlete in his own time. He had gone to USC as a quarterback, and I had a cousin who was a college Hall of Fame football player. And ultimately, in the long run, everything's about the drive that you have, the competitive nature that you have to achieve and succeed. And everyone had said, if you really want to experience this, then there's some sacrifices you're going to have to make. And those sacrifices were actually truly easy to make, because being that athlete and following in those footsteps, I think it was the respect that I had for my name and the legacy that I was following. But I truly enjoyed sports. I truly enjoyed the competitive nature of it. And I think when I realized the more that I worked it's not about how much you practice, it's perfect practice. So as I went through that experience, you start seeing the results. So working the process to get the results, that really became a part of my mantra in my life. And so every day it was knowing that perfect practice made perfect, that striving for excellence every day. And then once you really experience it, then you can't control the outcome, but you can certainly control the effort.
And now you're doing something completely different, by the way, that nobody else has, that you and your incredible wife have created. And it's blowing up like crazy. I mean, it's becoming so popular.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, share with us what that is, because, when our listeners hear that, they're going to run to their nearest store and get it.
That's what I'm always hoping, but I could not be more excited or more proud of true innovation and creation, and that's Cuppo beverages, Cuppo protein, protein coffee infusion. It's the first drip brewed coffee with protein that can come out of a Keurig K-Cup or pod. It's a single serving beverage. It's really this marriage, first time ever, between coffee and what people love about coffee, and this huge community that's committed to health and sustenance, and that's protein.
All right, so Toby, I don't get it. Coffee and protein.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get those two together? How do you even mix them together? How is that possible?
It's funny, but if you went on YouTube, you would find guys that are actually trying to tell you how to not cook the protein, how to stir it in, how you prepare it. And I think over almost between 14 and 16 months of trial and error, we found the true golden ticket with our formula being collagen protein and really an amazing coffee and coffee bean. Everybody has this love affair with their coffee, and it's a go-to staple for good days, bad days. It's their go-to to start the day. And ultimately, whether it's warm out or cold out, people are committed to coffee.
And we're talking with Toby Sanchez. You could reach him at cupofprotein.com, cupprotein.com. Once again, cupofprotein.com. At what point, though, Toby, did you understand and know that you had that formula? Because, I mean, that's the most difficult thing to get to. I would say like almost the highlight of getting signed for baseball, going, okay, I've now hit that one major marker.
Absolutely. It was a home run as much as getting drafted, meeting my wife. The experience of 16 different proteins, 12 different coffees, and then handing this cup over to my quality assurance and handing it over to Donna and saying, okay, try this one. And it was really at that point in time where I was like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? And when the look on her face was, oh my God, stop there. Goosebumps. My elation was one of relief, but two of pure excitement, because my whole goal through the experience of trying to figure out this formula was trying to get this product into her hands and then out to the public that we knew that we could tap into those relationships.
And you're listening to Eliances Hero Show with me, David Kogan. Be a hero and go to where entrepreneurs align. Be part of the community. Eliances.com, Eliances, where you may have the opportunity possibly to meet the famous Toby Sanchez, and even the possibility to try some of his cup of protein, because he's the co-inventor. And you can reach him by going to cupofprotein.com. And of course, we'll have the link on our website, Eliances.com. In fact, Toby, you're part of Eliances. You align with other entrepreneurs. In fact, you've blessed us by bringing your cup of protein samples to Eliances, round tables that you've attended for others to be able to taste. Truly a miracle and amazing. Tell us what it's like for you to be part of the community, part of Eliances.
Being a part of the Eliances community has truly been a blessing. I've been a part of the sports community. I've been a part of the entrepreneur community. And when one of the members had actually brought me in on an invitation, and I had that first taste of Eliances and truly where entrepreneurs do align, I had that aligning experience to see so many people that are like-minded. Athletics, I didn't understand that I was being bred to be a true entrepreneur. It's that self-belief, it's that staying with passion and vision and dedication and the true desire to see that vision and dream come to a reality, and knowing that you're in a room full of those people supported by individuals like yourself and the structure that Eliances provides. It's another surreal experience. It's a warm blanket. It's a welcoming experience, and truly providing Cupo and our product to each meeting now on Tuesday mornings, bright and early, 7:45, 8 o'clock. People are absolutely, the response that we're getting is what we always hope to see. Having people say, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm getting protein out of this, at the same time talking about how they're willing to help with the vision and how we can align ourselves to really give back and forth to ourselves and help build that community. It's
Excellent.
great.
And again, you can learn more by going to Eliances.com, Eliances.com. Now we've got a little less than a minute left, Toby, and there's so many various training programs out there these days. Camps to teach kids how to play baseball and other sports, and how now to do coding and a variety of things. And if you were addressing, or matter of fact, maybe coaching a group of children, what are 2 to 3 secrets you would want them to learn from you about sports and business that has helped you be so successful?
Great question. Work the process to get the result. There's nothing you cannot achieve with effort. and stay true to yourself, your dreams, and live with passion.
Where can I buy some Cup of Protein today?
Today, it's actually really easy. You can go on Amazon. You can go on cupofprotein.com. We also have some stores here in Arizona, but we'll be expanding to basically hundreds of stores in the western region here in the next few months.
Fantastic. Well, Toby, you strive to always be building, growing, and making a better world. That's a hero. Toby Sanchez. Coffee and protein together. Cup of Protein. Go to cupofprotein.com. This is David Kogan with Eliances, and when we return, wait till you hear about our next hero.